You look concerned.
I'm worried about Persephone.
Не волнуйся за Персефону.
Persephone can look after herself.
She's incredible. I agree, but these are strange times. I've heard that some ungrateful delinquents plot against her.
These ungrateful delinquents. Could they be right?
Bah, you give them too much credit. Still, Persephone needs protection.
Don't look at me.
There's a friend of mine and your father's, Kiros of Xarax. He's a strong and honorable warrior. He's been abducted, but if we could free him...
You're suggesting we make a human Persephone's bodyguard?
With Kiros at the ready, the humans will think twice before attacking one of their own.
Почему ты так предан Персефоне?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were in love with Persephone.
No one understands her the way I do. Adonis, she's a cruel despot. To her husband, she's a trinket on his arm.
And what do you see?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I've never had anyone ask me before. She's everything.
Как вы познакомились с Киросом?
How do you know this, Kiros?
He was an aide, of sorts, to your father. Every great painter needs a hand to crush their pigment. That was Kiros, a warrior.
Я спасу Кироса.
Say no more. I'll find Kiros for you.
Ah, I knew I could trust you. While you're gone, I'll arrange a meeting with Persephone. Bring Kiros to the heart of Elysium. We'll be there.
Надо надеть шлем Ису, чтобы меня никто не узнал. Ладно. Он, конечно, такой себе шлем Ису. Но на один раз сойдет. Не все одинаковые. Ладно. Правда, непонятно, почему мы играем за обе стороны. Не очень люблю такую подачу сюжета, когда непонятно, за кого ты играешь. Что очень напоминает мне дополнение «Я турнир» из Fallout 4. Когда вроде бы мы выбрали сторону рейдов, а одновременно нет. Ну, посмотрим, к чему это придет. Попробуем хитросплетениями тут обойтись. И никого не убивать. Все-таки я решил выбрать сторону Адониса. Это значит, что либо удар без оружия, я не знаю, как он работает, либо мимо них пройтись.
I should be careful. High security here.
Чего так произошло, я не понимаю. Да вы чё? Они ищут. У кого они ищут, а я пока Кироса освобожу.
You have the stuff? Kirос of Xarax? Hermes sent me.
Хороший.
So, how do you get that staff? Pythagoras was my father. Things happened. Now it's mine.
That right? That makes us family. I knew the man well.
I heard. This way. Persephone is waiting.
Persephone herself? This is going to be easier than I thought.
All right, Kyros, let's make this quick. You said this is going to be easier than you thought.
Since we're basically family, I'm trusting your honor. I work for Adonis.
But you were caged by humans.
Yes, and Hermes found out about it right around the time Persephone was coaxed into deciding she needs a bodyguard.
Умно.
You staged the whole thing, and you're using Hermes to infiltrate Persephone's lair. Ha! You're no simple warrior.
Before I met your father, I had 4 sons, each a warrior. When my third boy fell in battle, there was only guilt. I'd cried all my tears for the first 2.
Go on.
And with the 4th, I felt longing. Sadness had become my only friend. And I had no one left to grieve. Warriors don't bring peace. They bring sorrow.
So by getting behind Persephone's defenses, you think you can prevent war? You could convince her to surrender, or distract her while Adonis escapes.
Anything but battle. But before we go to Persephone, I have to send confirmation this plan worked. Will you take me?
Да.
Fine, but be quick. We need to go to Persephone and Hermes. They're waiting. You really think you can save lives?
I'm not sure how death works in Elysium, but suffering is eternal. And that is something I can't stop.
Off we go now. That's all of them. Let's keep moving.
Once Adonis hears my plan worked, maybe he'll stand down.
Hurry, Kyros. We need to get back to Hermes, or Persephone might suspect something.
I hear Persephone likes to test her new recruits. And I've got a bit of a temper. If you see me turning red,
I'll think of something.
Вот когда же обернулась. Даже в нашу пользу, кстати говоря. В нашу пользу.
Where have you been? No one keeps Persephone waiting.
Пришлось задержаться.
It got complicated. We took a less direct route.
what matters, Hermes, is I'm freed thanks to you. When I go to my queen, I will make sure she's grateful to you for my service.
Explain it to Persephone. She's waiting.
I'll make sure she knows this was entirely my fault, not yours.
I'm sorry I was ungrateful. Kyros will make a strong guard. Thank you again, friend.
Here, Hermes.
Keeper, I've been robbed. These are dark times for Elysium. Those delinquent fools have robbed even me.
What did they take?
I fashioned a key, a recipe if you will, for an eternal flame. I intended to gift it to Persephone. With it, she could shine her light, even in the underworld.
Это щедрый подарок.
An eternal flame could bring order to this chaos.
You understand her burden better than you let on. By enduring her sacrifice, Persephone keeps us safe in the underworld.
So write the recipe again.
What I wrote took lifetimes. We can't let it stay in the hands of humans who would use it against her. Keep her. Alexios, we have to steal it back.
Нужно сохранить рецепт в тайне.
I'll take back this recipe, but only because I don't think anyone should have access to a flame that never dies.
These are desperate times. You've seen the cloud these delinquents cast on our golden fields.
I said I'd get it.
Ah, I thank you. You are quickly becoming my friend and ally.
Откуда тебе известен этот рецепт?
An eternal flame sounds more like a myth than some simple recipe.
Pa, I began writing the recipe with your father. It's as real as the danger we'd face without it.
Неужели ты не видишь, что Персефона использует тебя?
Why do you go to these lengths to save Persephone? She wouldn't do the same for you.
Since these humans started acting against her, she's been suffering. When she suffers, we all suffer.
Hermes, has it occurred to you she might just be using you?
Of course not. She simply needs someone to rely on. She needs me.
Я найду вечный огонь.
I'll find the rebels and get your recipe.
That's all I ask. If you are spotted or cause a commotion, we risk retaliation. Go unseen.
Got to be careful not to get spotted. Hermes asked me to go unseen. I see it.
Прям недалеко от меня. Какая удача.
Looks like the scribbles of a madman. But it's been read. Where's the rest of it?
Ага, ну конечно же не может быть все так просто. Есть еще и оставшиеся рецепты. Ух, это будет непростое путешествие. И здесь мы не поднимемся. Можно вон там забраться спокойно, хорошо. Я запомню. Здесь много ребят. А там нормально не зайдешь, да? Да. Тяжеленько, тяжеленько. Нелегко идет. Остается последняя часть рецепта. Ух. Ну, конечно, замудрили. Нормально не заберешься на все это. Еще и свет постоянно дневной, чтобы меня все время было всем видно. Ну, замудрили, конечно, да.
We need to get the recipe back.
About that. Here it is.
You've spared this realm great suffering, my friend. I wonder, were you spotted?
Of course not. But, Hermes...
Good. We don't risk retaliation.
Я отдам рецепт Адонисе.
There's only one person in Elysium I trust with this power. Adonis.
Have you lost your mind? I can't be the only one who sees that human for what he truly is.
Adonis can be trusted.
You promise me, as a friend, that you know what you're doing. If anything happens to Persephone, I am holding you accountable.
There's more for me to do, Hermes. I should go.
When we met, it was as friends. If war is coming to Elysium, I want you as my ally. The humans are after us. You, me, Persephone, anyone not like them.
I've seen it too. War has come to Elysium.
We must crush the force behind the chaos. Let's fight for Persephone.
You're so worried about Persephone. You can't even see you're in just as much danger.
You want Adonis to have the key to the eternal flame? Fine. But that just means I fight harder.
Calm yourself, Hermes. It's not like you're going to go on a rampage.
And why not? There are so-called captains guiding the human forces. They invited chaos into this realm, so let's show them chaos.
Fine. I'll kill the captains.
For eternity, Elysium has been a place of peace. If we do this, maybe peace will return.
Maybe, but war has a way of following, wherever.
Die, human!
Мне не раскрыли стороны. Я не знаю, кому сопереживать банально. Потому что я не знаю, кто хороший, кто плохой.
We did it! Now let's get out of here! It's been a long time since I had to use this blade, my friend.
Я получил удовольствие.
You're right. It felt good to fight with a friend.
You're quite the warrior, but the war is just beginning.
It is.
I should tell Persephone what's happened. I know she will join me in this battle. Will you?
One way or another.
Until then, my friend.